Hey y'all, it's Nick from 3-2 Pitch, and welcome back to another video. This one we have our Christmas special. I told y'all it was going to be a banger, and it is. As you guys see by the title, we are doing, if I had to choose kind of one MLB hat and jersey from each team, my MLB hat jersey wish list. I don't know exactly how I'm going to title it yet. It'll be a banger. I'm choosing one hat, one jersey, each MLB team, totaling them all up, telling you which player I would get from that team. So yeah, let's get right into it. Starting off the American League, we have the Baltimore Orioles. So the Orioles are not a very good team, right? I did play on the Orioles in a Little League team, but we did better than I think the Orioles are doing right now. Let's just say it that way. But the Orioles, they didn't have very many hats that interested me, so I went with this All-Star Game hat from this year. It is cost $40, and the jersey I went was the black jersey with the orange writing. I really like this jersey. To me, this will match perfectly. I'm a fan of this orange on the black, as you'll see in the future with another team's jersey. Hint, it might be the other orange and black team. But I just think this combination of the orange and the black, I really like this jersey, and the player I would get with it, Adley Rutschman, their first round pick in 2019 of all MLB. Adley Rutschman would be the jersey I get for the Orioles. Next up, we have the Boston Red Sox, and with the Red Sox, I am doing their All-Star Game hat too. I didn't really quite find I like the orange here, and then the black here with the red. But I found that the Red Sox All-Star Game hat is, again, just like the Orioles, that perfect match. We have two stars here, and the red here, and then these red lines here and back here. So I think it's a very good look. And I'm going to keep it normal with the jersey. I'm going with their old-fashioned, old-school white jersey. The red piping down here, just Red Sox. And on the back, of course, can't miss out. One more year of him. I'm getting Mookie Betts of the Boston Red Sox. Third up on this list, we have the Chicago White Sox. And their hats, I didn't really like their old throwback hats, I guess you'd call them. They really only had one on the market too, and that one is the black hat with the white S and X. Very simple look. I mean, it's complex, but it's pretty simple. Just the standard White Sox hat you'd see them wear. Most of the games throughout the season. And the jersey, I didn't really like I'm not a big fan of just the one logo here. And the just piping, the pinstripes, I didn't really like the Yankees. So with the White Sox, I've gone with the standard old school White Sox that says Sox with the red and navy blue on a white shirt. The player I would put on the back is Michael Kopech. Young gunner, 100-something mile per hour fastball. He seems like he's going to do amazing in the big leagues. So next up, we have the Cleveland Indians. In this one, I'm going with their hat that has the red C, the red here, and then the navy blue or black, whatever you'd like to call it, with the red button and majestic symbol. I just feel like that works better than the all navy blue, black, whatever you want to call that color on top. And I'm just a fan of more color in my hats compared to this. I mean, I have this Mets hat here, part of my hair, that has the blue and then orange, white, blue. I really like the color combination of this hat. I mean, I did get an autograph, but as you see, it is very dirty throughout this white. I need to clean it. I'm hoping it doesn't come off, but it may just come off and be bummed. But you know what? He's friendly enough. I can get another autograph. This time, not on a hat I end up wearing all the time because this is my only Mets hat that fits. Anyways, back to this. The Indians jersey I would get would be the red one with the Indians across the front. And on the back, we would, of course, get shortstop Francisco Lindor, Mr. Smile. Who would not want a jersey with Mr. Smile on it? I mean, Lindor is such an energetic player, always smiling, just like Brandon Nimmo. Can make tons of Mets references, but the more I do it, the more off track I get. So let's keep going. The Detroit Tigers. I'm getting the navy blue, all navy blue with the orange. I felt like the white just wasn't working for me. So the orange button, orange majestic, orange logo. That's what I feel like works best with them. And of course, I'm gonna go old school classic Miguel Cabrera, Detroit Tigers. You know, piping down the middle. You got the D over here. You know, classic. I mean, nothing real special. Next up, we have the Houston Astros. And this one I'm going different. So it's the navy blue here, and then we have the all orange. And I feel like this with the postseason, don't forget the postseason patch. I mean, this hat to me just looks so good. I mean, the orange on a baseball hat looks so good. It just pops out. You know, it's something you're walking and you're like, oh, orange, I like that. That's an Astros fan. You know, it's really recognizable from a distance. You know, going to Astros game, I would be definitely something I'm rocking. And of course, with that, I'm going with the orange jersey. I'm a sucker for orange jerseys. 2 teams, you'll see it twice on the list, most likely. I mean, maybe not. Don't know yet. But yeah, Jose Altuve, you can't go wrong with him. Little small guy in baseball. That's what I like to some power hit homers off of Aroldis Chapman. However, the Astros did cheat, so don't know about that one. And then next up, we have the Kansas City Royals, and they shouldn't have won a World Series in 2015. Thanks, Jerry's Familia and Daniel Murphy. Passes behind us. Anyways, so the Royals, as you guys see, I did go with the baby blue on the hat with the normal blue logo with the red, the golden crown. I really like that. I feel like those 3 colors put together works really well in a jersey. And then, of course, I'd go the baby blue kind of, you know, jersey with Whit Merrifield on it. If I could change one thing about this jersey, plot twist, I would probably maybe see what the gold looks like on this jersey. I feel like gold instead of this white silver look would look much better as it's on the hat. If not, put the hat crown silver as well to match the jersey. For the Angels, we're going really basic for this. I really like the Angels look, the red hat. I mean, they didn't really have many other hats, but this red hat just super iconic for me with the halo above the A. You know, it really works. And of course, I didn't really like their red jersey. Something about it, you know, it looks red on red didn't look good. The hat, yeah, it doesn't look good. Too much red for me. But this white jersey works really well. And of course, Mike Trout. Who would not get a Mike Trout jersey? I mean, come on. Like, even if your rival team is the Angels, you're just gonna get a Mike Trout jersey. He is by far the best player in baseball. There's no doubt about it. Next up, we have the Minnesota Twins, and for this one, I'm going with the red hat with the navy blue, you know, TC on the top, or as the, you know, right here. I'm describing all these as I know you guys can see them right here, and then the jersey's right here. But I'm going to keep describing it. I really like how just the red and navy blue blends. And, of course, I'm going to keep with that. We're just going to alternate the main colors for the jersey. And, man, I really like this navy blue jersey. Just something about it just screams to me. I don't know. You know, and we're going to go back old school for this one. I put a Joe Mauer on this jersey. I mean, I couldn't really think of a better Twins player to put Mauer on. And I just really like this Twins jersey, one of the best jerseys there is. And, of course, this is one of those hats and jerseys I want to go burn up in a fire. The New York Yankees, they have only one look, right? I mean, might as well show, you know, there's your hat and there's your jersey. Yeah, burn them. I hate them. Next up, we have the Oakland A's. One of my hometown teams. I guess not my hometown team, as that would be the Giants. But, you know, I'm kind of split in the middle. We have the Oakland A's with the green hats. I really like these green hats. The green also works on a baseball jersey. Something about that with the white knickers, pants. You know, it works really well. I can't emphasize it enough. Same with the green and the gold. If I could change one thing, plot twist again, the A's on the right here would be perhaps gold. See how that looks. I think that would be a great look to match with the Oakland. If not, see how the white works there. One of the A's rivals, the Seattle Mariners, and who couldn't go with this teal, you know, what would you call the color here? I mean, teal, I think, with the navy blue. I mean, this hat looks super clean, super slick. I like it. It'd be one I'd actually rock. Everyone knows I'm a Mets fan, but you know, it's one of those that I'd be proud wearing. One of the few I would be proud wearing. And of course, the Mariners, gotta go with Ichiro, man. And in the fact that this cream jersey like screams me. It's one of the few on this list that really just gets my attention. And there's something about the old school kind of cream, just looks good. going way off track with this hat right here, the Tampa Bay Rays, man. Wow, I didn't really like their other ones, and I like this, powder blue with this different colored ray. I mean, that just looks super good to me. Something screams my name. And then, of course, we're going to stick with the blue trend. We're doing the blue jerseys. And on this jersey, I would probably end up getting Brandon McKay. I mean, he seems like a, hitter, pitcher, one of those Ohtani two-way players, and seems like he has a bright future ahead of him. So I feel like no better player than McKay on this nice blue jersey of the Tampa Bay Rays. Coming up to our final two, we have Texas Rangers. And for this hat, it was hard telling which one, if they even changed this hat, and this is the new one, because they did go full-blown remodel of their jerseys. Maybe I'll make a video on that soon, hint, hint. But the Rangers, I'm going with this red hat. I just really like this red hat, and compared to this red hat, I'm also going with the blue Rangers jersey. I just feel like the blue works better than the red, in my opinion at least. And I know it says Adore, but the jersey I would get in the blue, Joey Gallo. Who would not get a Joey Gallo jersey? I mean, come on, that guy just hits tanks. And finally, we're going into Toronto, into Canada, on our long trek, finishing it right here for the American League, that is. We are going with the Toronto Blue Jays, and we have their basic blue hat. I don't know, I just really like the simple. I don't think the white here just worked. As you see, this white hat here got kind of dirty pretty quickly. That's my one regret with this hat. I don't think I have one hat with white here on this entire list. So, yeah, this blue hat works really well for me. And, yeah, and then the Blue Jays jersey I'd go with, it'd be the classic white jersey with the Blue Jays and the blue Jay. That would be probably right here, I believe. Nope, way down here, actually. So, yeah. So those are my American League, and on to the National League. So the total cost for the American League hats will be $592. For the jerseys, it'll be $2,134. And the total cost for everything in the American League I'll get will be $2,000, $726. And that's just the American League. So let's get on to the National League. In this one, we're starting off with the Arizona Diamondbacks. For this one, I actually was looking, and I really like their old school purple and teal. I mean, their hat right here. I mean, man, does that look so fresh. And then you have this black jersey with, that just looks so good. I mean, that's only like $148 plus tax. Combined, I mean, like, we can add 150 to our total. Anyways, so for the actual Diamondbacks that they wore last year, this hat right here, I really like the scales on it. I've heard some people aren't a fan of the scales of the Diamondbacks stuff. And for the jersey, I really like their white one with the red. It's just something about the hat especially makes me want to choose the jersey even more just to match it. I can't go off two different ways. I would get a Randy Johnson in the old jersey, and for the new one, I get a Madison Bumgarner so I can get used to him in a Diamondbacks jersey. Still don't know how I'm going to do that. Anyways, with the Arizona Diamondbacks, I would get their, red and navy blue with the white. I really, really like it. That hat looks just clean, and the Braves, they just do everything right. I really, really like this jersey. It was really close, actually, between this one and the other one that they had, the navy blue, black kind of. It was really close between these two, but in the end, the red looked better, in my opinion, and that's what I'll go with. And Ronald Acuna Jr., who would not want a jersey, even as a Mets fan of him. Next up, we have Chicago Cubs. We're staying super, super, super basic. Here you go. The blue hat, red. I don't really like the Cub I like the Cub in the middle, but for old school purposes, Javier Baez, that's what we're doing. Cincinnati Reds, I didn't really like their hat, and I found this camo one that I think I've seen them wear a couple times. I kind of like camo. My old Mets hat was a camo one, but it's just like too small on me. And for this jersey here, it's an all-star game from 2015, I believe, of Joey Votto. And it's really expensive, actually. It's $300. So, anyways, for the Rockies, next up, I really like their purple in their, team. So I had to incorporate that with the bill of the hat, make sure it's purple. And their jersey, I got a purple one, or I would want a purple one. And for this, of course, we're getting a Nolan Arenado. Who would not want Arenado on a jersey? I mean, I know it says Blackman, but next up we have the Los Angeles Dodgers. And can we ask why this little button over here? Why do I keep doing that? The button on top of the hat over here, why is it white? Is it always white, or am I just seeing things? I could have sworn it was blue in the past. Dodgers, another one that I'd burn. I think it's more of a spring training hat over here. And then the jersey, I don't think I've seen no more worn this in a game, but this is something I do. Just screw with the Dodgers. I would have done this with the Yankees if I had an alternate. But yeah, I hate the Dodgers. And then, of course, the Miami Marlins. We're going to their All-Star Game hat. I really didn't find that any of their hats after this rebrand looked good. And I kind of wanted to do one they wore this last year. So this one right here. You know, nice and simple with a teal, what looks really well. And the jersey, I'd go with the black one with a pink and teal. You know, just kind of clean. And the player I would get, I guess, would be Curtis Granderson. I mean, the Marlins don't have anybody worth mentioning. So next up, we have the Milwaukee Brewers. This hat, I don't know if they wore it this last year. Oh, it hurts me. I just really like the MB, and I couldn't go with the one with the wheat under it. I mean, this looks real clean. I really like that they've rebranded back to this with the new jerseys. I hope they didn't wear this a new one. I just couldn't find any other ones. And the Brewers, I had to go to their old one. I didn't really like the other one they had. So the Brewers across in the white, of course, Yelich. My favorite team, the New York Mets. We have a Pete Alonso jersey with the nice classic Mets hat. I've gone with alternate Mets hats. We see how dirty this one's fared me. I mean, not very good. But I was stoked to get it, and I really liked it. But I think it's time for me to go on a plain basic Mets hat. I mean, that's what everyone needs, right? I mean, it looks so much cleaner in the videos, too. I mean, this is also something I was thinking about through all this. What would look good in the videos, and this is what I chose each one of these, thinking about that. Anyways, and the jersey, like I said, Pete Alonso, the blue. I really like their blue. Better than their pinstripes. You know what? Their pinstripes look good. And oh, by the way, how did I almost forget? Let's put this a beauty right here. I mean, oh, look at it in my hand. It's just so good. Like, oh, the Black Mets jerseys. So good. Like, please, Brody, Mets management team, like, uniform directors, whoever you may be, bring back the black jerseys. Like, everyone begs you, please. Onto the Philadelphia Phillies. This blue and red hat works really well for me. Something about it makes it pop. The red jersey to go with it, and I would take nobody on that team to have that jersey. I really can't think of anyone that is worth getting a jersey from. I guess McCutchen, because he was a Giant and a Pirate. So, yeah, sure. Let's get a McCutchen jersey. And the Pirates, from one of McCutchen's old teams, and he also played with the Yankees. Can't forget about that. We have the classic black and gold hat. I mean, it looks so clean, along with the jersey, just so clean. And, of course, my favorite player probably, Roberto Clemente, all time. I mean, him and Lou Gehrig, pretty darn close. Mainly because I had to do book reports on them when I was young in, like, third, fourth, second, first grade. But anyways, besides the point, those are some of my favorite all-time old players. Next up, we have the San Diego Padres. Their last year with this bluish thing. Glad they're going back to their old jerseys. But we're going with their classic home look in their nice little hat and their nice little Padres jersey. You know, these old looks, you know, samo. And yeah. Next up, we have the San Francisco Giants. And I really like, I said with the Orioles at the beginning of the video, this orange works really darn good. I mean, I guess the orange is over here. What am I thinking? I keep tapping here, but it's right here. See? Right there. Anyways, besides the point. I really like it. In these two jerseys, I actually can't decide between these two. I'm so split. The orange on the black looks so good. But as a Giants fan, the orange, you know, Orange Friday jerseys also look so good. The cursive font, I mean, oh, I want them both. They're both $90. I mean, like, I need them both. I can't go with only one. Next up, we have the St. Louis Cardinals, and they do everything right, it seems. I really like their, you know, the bat, Cardinals saying the bat. With the jersey, I was going to go with the red ones until I saw, you see that, The 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 red, the white on this red jersey, just something about it, man. It lured me away from this jersey. Like, ugh, yuck. I mean, oh yeah, and their hat, by the way. Anyways, but I went with the cream jersey. I just really liked it. You know, St. Louis across the lettering, just different. I liked it. And finally, the last team, world champions, stupidness, Washington Nationals. Red with, I'm insulting myself with this little postseason here. Ugh, yeah, what am I doing? Oh, and then I have the troll, of course. Welcome in over here, a Bryce Harper Washington Nationals jersey. Of course, I had to go with it. I couldn't have not gone with it. And in the red, just troll those Nationals fans. Actually, Nationals fans are happy. They care less Bryce left. Mainly to troll Bryce Harper. I like how he left for the money, and the Phillies didn't do good. Anyways, so I managed to save money in both the hat department and the jersey department. In the hats, I spent $586, or would spend, and in the jersey, I would spend $1,737. I calculated both. I went on, when I took all these jerseys off, I would take the price too, calculated it up, $2,323 in entire National Leagues, and that brings us to our total cost. Our total cost for hats would be $878, and if I added that Diamondbacks, it would probably end up being $902. Actually, my bad. I know how to math very clean. $906 for the jerseys, adding on the Diamondbacks black and purple and teal, and along with a second Giants jersey added onto the total without those of $3,871. We have a total of $4,071 in just jerseys. Adding on to the final total cost with the 2 extra jerseys and the 1 extra hat, added on to the $5,049 already slated to begin with without those, we have a grand total of $5,289. If someone would gladly like to donate me $5,000, and I'll take the other, and I'll pay the extra $300 plus tax. I mean, hit me up on Twitter at the32pitch. DM me if you have an extra $5,000 cash laying around. I'll take another $1,000 to upgrade the computer, upgrade the editing. Nah. If someone would do that, I would really, really be grateful. I highly doubt it, though. Let's be real here. But yeah, I hope y'all had a very Merry Christmas to all you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure hit that like button, subscribe. This took a long time to make, longer than a usual video. I spent tons of time and effort into this. Hope y'all really enjoyed it. YouTube recommends you watch this video here. Most recent uploads right here. Click right here to subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next news video. Thanks for watching, guys.